Hi everyone, Jen here. In this tutorial, I want to use the Ornate palette by ColourPop. First thing I want to do is prime my eyelids using my L'Oreal Full Wear Concealer in the shade Walnut. This concealer, you guys, is amazing. If you don't have this in your makeup collection, I strongly recommend it. It's very good. I have this Ornate palette for some time now, and for matter of fact, I have this since the holidays, even before the holidays. The shades are very pretty. It's a very beautiful palette. The first shade I want to go in with is Charisma. And by the way, you guys, this is my first ColourPop eyeshadow palette, and I have a few ColourPops items that I bought at the same time. I will be using Charisma as a transition color. I will set my brow bone using my e.l.f. setting powder. Next shade I wanna place in my crease is Tipsy. Now that I've placed all my transition and crease color, I wanna go back with Charisma, the transition shade, so I can blend this out. And I'm going all the way to my brow bone, but you don't have to. It's because I have hooded eyes and I want the halo eye to show up when I cut my crease. The next step is to cut the crease. I will first clean up my eyelids using micellar water and a Q-tip. After cleaning up my lids, I will then use my concealer to cut the crease. Okay, I am satisfied with the blend. Now, what I'm going to do is go back with Tipsy, the deep brown shade. I'm gonna put it back right here. And I'm slightly blending the eyeshadow in the middle of the halo eye. The next shade I wanna use is Dream. It's a black eyeshadow but with a little bit of gold sparkle. It is very pretty. I'm not going to use a lot because I don't want this to become too smoky, and I'm using a little detail brush, and I'm gonna place this just here. Exactly. Funny how I was just saying that I didn't want this to be too smoky, and boom. To fix that, what I'm going to do is I will be using Charisma. Charisma is the first shade I use as a transition. I think it's gonna help blend this all out and tie the look together for now. I'm using a small blending brush, and this one is from Morphe, and it's the M506. At this point, I'm pretty satisfied with the way this is looking. Now the only shade missing is the one I'm gonna put down in the middle. And so far, I just want to tell you that I am enjoying this palette. I've heard sometimes that people were saying that there were eyeshadow palettes that were performing better than others within the ColourPop brand. All the shades are blending well all together, and these are my thoughts for now. The shade I want to apply in the middle is Bohème. Okay. I just realized that this ColourPop eyeshadow palette has patterns that you can actually feel. This packaging is a whole other level. In the middle, I want to use a Gilded just to add a little bit more definition in the middle. Can you tell the difference already? Oof. Going back with Bohème on the edges to blend it into the black. Now, let's do the face. To keep my face as matte as possible, I'm gonna use Calamine Lotion first for primer. Calamine Lotion is a safer version for the skin of the Milk of Magnesia. Next, I'm gonna use my e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer. To conceal my dark spots a little, I will be using the ColourPop No Filter concealer in the shade Dark 46. Dark 46, from what I just noticed, is that it's pretty close to my skin color. You know, online shopping is very tricky, and next time I'm gonna get a shade lighter. But yeah, so I'm gonna use that to color correct a little, since it's my skin color basically. Yeah, this one is bothering me. This is as well. Maybe just a little bit here. For foundation, I will be using the Pretty Fresh foundation by ColourPop, and this is in the shade Deep Dark 190W. Okay, it's pretty liquidy. Okay, I think this is a good match. First impressions, bueno. So far I am enjoying this foundation. It looks dewy, hydrating. I like that. Okay, for concealer, I'm using the Pretty Fresh concealer by ColourPop in medium dark 145W. I think I did a pretty good job with this one. Ooh, this has a strong paint scent. It reminds me of the Makeup Revolution concealer. It has the same scent. For those who are familiar with the Pretty Fresh concealers, does yours smells like paint too? Let me know, cause whoa. To blend this out, I will be using the ColourPop brush, the F5. I went in and set under my eyes very quick because it creases so bad. I use the I Heart Revolution Banana Baking Powder. I will continue to set my highlighted areas using the F5 brush by ColourPop. To contour, I will be using the ColourPop No Filter concealer in the shade Deep Dark 56. To set the rest of my face, I will be using my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte powder in the shade Classic Tan. To contour my face, I will be using the I Heart Revolution contour palette in deep, and for my nose, I will be using the same contour palette but in medium. This is the deep one. This contour palette is so pigmented, you really need to be careful. For blush, I will be using my Beauty of Colors Fearless Blush Palette. For mascara, I'm using my L'Oreal Air Volume Mascara. The lashes I have on are by the blakebank.ca, and these are in the style Wink the Ink. I'm gonna repeat the same thing that's going on here on my lower lash line. And in the middle, I will go in with Bohème, the copper shade, and finally Gilded. And in my inner corners, I will go in with Gilded, again, this shade here. To line my lips, I will be using the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in BFF3. One thing I forgot to do is use highlighter. I will be using the highlighter that's in the I Heart Revolution contour palette. This is the medium one and I want to use that. I will only use it on the tip of my nose, the bridge of my nose, and my Cupid's bow. For lip gloss, I'm using the ColourPop Luxe Velvet Lip Gloss, and this is in the shade Ingenue. I am not sure if I am pronouncing this right. I will leave it on the screen so you guys know. Okay, it's not a lip gloss, it's a lipstick. I'm sorry. I love the velvet finish. All right, you made it to the end of this video. I really enjoyed all the products from ColourPop I have used in this tutorial. Honestly, I don't know why it took me so long to order from ColourPop. I would like to know, what is your favorite eyeshadow palette from ColourPop? And yes, I would like to know if it's still in stock. I might get it. Leave that in the comments section down below. And if you like this look, please give this video a big thumbs up. And also, if you're not part of my family yet, subscribe and join the squad. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you all on my next one. Mwah.